Right. I have just, I want to inform the nation this evening of very sad development that we only experienced and witnessed under the one-party state. Under the new dawn, under the leadership of Nakachinda, we have gone back to the days of having torture chambers. This evening, we have just gotten information of the fact that the former head of state, President Lungu's Barberman, who was apprehended in the name of wanting to investigate over some matters, particularly a Mongu saga, he has been subjected from Saturday to torture, and now he's gasping for life in some police cell where he's being moved from police station to police station and wherever they are torturing him from in Kanundu. If he survives up to tomorrow, it will just be by the grace of God. We are aware that Nakachinda is obsessed with wanting to find something he can use to implicate the former head of state. But I think because he has now run out of options and found that there's nothing that is there to substantiate their claims and smear campaign that they conducted before the general election, suggesting that there were criminal activities conducted under the auspice of President Edgar. Now he has begun to go for his aides. He has begun to go for even people that were associated to him remotely, like a Barberman. We want to call upon Human Rights Commission and other stakeholders who claim to be undertaking a responsibility of making sure that we adhere to human rights, to go for a manhunt, in this case, to go and start searching to where Shebi Chirekwa is, who is at the verge of dying because of the torture and the beatings that he has been subjected to by the intelligence officers, UPND cadres led by Mr. Mainza, as well as the police officers. And further on, we have just come to learn that zooming with the binoculars, Mr. Haimbe, who is the Minister of Justice, has been manipulating and blackmailing the former press aide to President Edgar in the name of Nakachinda, offering that he needs to go and try and tell a story to President HH tomorrow to try and appease him, because the president is desperate and grasping for some information he can try and use to implicate the former president. So Nakachinda is scheduled for an appointment tomorrow, coached to go and say some lies against the former president or indeed other colleagues within the government that they serve together. It's very unfortunate that the government of today, the so-called New Dawn government, if not New Dark government, is using blackmail, using under that method fraud, including torture, to try and get some kind of information, which basically will end up to be forced to try and satisfy somebody who's nursing their paranoia and obsession towards vengeance and vindictiveness. It's very unfortunate, and we plead and pray, obviously, for the survival of Chirekwa, but all of us, let's rise up and defend the human rights of citizens.